Hey guys, it's Tracy at the Creator's Loft. Today I want to try something new with a painting called a Dutch pour. So grab yourself some coffee or some tea, and I hope you're warm, and join me in the loft in like 5 minutes. Okay? All right, see you there. All right, guys, we're here at the loft. Glad you could join me. All right, so today we're going to attempt. What happened to my glove? Oh, get it others. A Dutch pour. Now, this is the art of blowing the paint. It's a little different than what we've been doing. Turn this. There we go. We've done tree rings. I've not done a flip cup yet, but we've done tree rings where we've done the tree ring and then tilted. This, is a little different. This is the art of making a design, whether it be a ring in the center or down, across, or however you want to do it. Some people do all four corners and then they attach in the middle, of blowing it. So I've got my hair dryer here. Granted, it's all full of paint, so it needs to be clean. But I have my hair dryer here. I have my paint. Now, you want your paint consistency. Let's talk about that first. I've just done regular acrylic paint with water. And see how it's just dripping right off my stick? You want to add your acrylic paint. So let's do this. Let's add, because I'm going to use some more. So we're going to add more. So we're going to add our acrylic paint. Acrylic paint can be a little thick, especially if you're using the metallics, like the copper that we used yesterday. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. I'm trying to set it here. Let's move this up. Move this here. Okay. Then I take my little bit of water. A little bit of water. Like 5 drops, guys. 2, 3, 4. This may not, because take 5 drops, but initially you're going to do 5 drops and you're going to mix, because this already had water in it from previous, I didn't put enough paint in. I put enough water in. I didn't put enough paint in. So then we're going to mix it up and see how it kind of just drips right off of my stick. That's what you want. Okay, so I've got green. I've got the copper from yesterday that I am totally obsessed with. Let's add a little bit more copper to our paint. And I'm just using the regular Artist Loft acrylic paint like we did yesterday for our coasters. Our coasters are now dry. So I am going to be polyurethaning them and putting the felt on. So we're going to add a little bit of water here. It's better to add a little bit at a time, because you cannot take the water away once it's in there. Okay? And you want to mix it up, because you're going to have lumps, friends, especially if it's metallics like this copper, because there's mica in it, which gives it the metallic color, and that weighs a little bit more in the paint. It weighs the paint down a little bit more than regular acrylic. All right, so we've got it. It's still a little bit thick, friends, so we're just going to add a little bit more water. And you'll hear Brian. He's here with me. All right. There we go. Okay. You want to try to keep your consistency. So we have copper done. This is a little bit of a, I don't even know. I kind of mix colors together. So there was the paint left over from yesterday, which was the purples and the pinks and the magenta. And I've got a little bit of flesh color in there, or peach, if you will. See how it's kind of just coming off my stick? That's what you want, friends. All right. Now, I have conditioned the canvas. Let's pull this back. With white paint already. The canvas was dry, and if you have a dry canvas, your paint's not going to go anywhere. So you're going to want to put either white paint or black paint. It's usually white paint though. Traditionally, white paint or black and white are used. But you can definitely use whatever color you prefer. If you wanted to use, you know, purple, it's totally up to you. But traditionally in Dutch pours, it's black or white. All right. And I'm just kind of, you want to cover your edges. I have taped off the back of the canvas. This is a 12 by 12 canvas. So I taped it off on the underside. And I just wanted to do the edges here. So let's try this. Let's do, and see what happens. I don't want to do too much green because I don't want it to take over. But we're going to do, oh, that's kind of a lot there. Let's do some more right here. All right, there we go. All right, green. And then we'll do our whatever face color, purple, whatever this is here, like this. Okay. And then we'll add our copper in. Like that, like so. And then add a little bit more white, like that. And maybe we'll add in some gold just for the heck of it. I got a new tray here, guys, and it's uneven, so I've got to be careful as to where I place my paint. All right, now the trick is, and this can be tricky, this is the tricky part. Your blow dryer with your diffuser on the end, you can see mine's all full of paint. The trick is, put another little bit of white here so it has something to flow into, is to be able to blow your paint in the directions that give it some flow. So this is going to be the loud part. Let's see what happens. Bit more gold here. All right. So as you can see, it kind of has some flow. It's not the best one I've ever done, but it's the first one I've ever done. So I have to say, it's interesting. It looks like a leaf to me. Now, you could take, what am I going to take here to make it a leaf? Because that's what it reminds me of. Hold on, guys. I have an idea. Let's see if this works. Let's see. Now I am liking it. And you're going to find, my friends, that you'll try something. Try it. Is it for you? Sometimes we think we're good at something and we're not. You know, I think I'm a great Dutch pour. It just looks like a leaf to me. So, some people are better at, you know, things than others. But that's okay. That's all right. That's why we're here. Paint keeps flowing in over there. Maybe this will work better when it's dry. But I'm liking the fact that it looks like a leaf. I mean, for our first attempt, friends, have I seen better? Of course, but those people have been doing it for years. I just wanted to try it. So I'm glad you came to the loft today. And is it the best? No. No, I've seen better. But practice makes perfect, so we'll try again some other time. Right? So, we're all beginners. I know my expert friends are going, oh my God, what did she do? But it is what it is. And I'm getting some really cool cells. Yeah, it's looking interesting. Now, I may add some when it's dry. I may add some black in here and make it look, right now it looks but you can always change it up. I'm going to take black and I'm going to go do the veins. And here's our leaf. So thanks for joining me today and learning how to do, not to do a Dutch pour. I think my strong suit, and I think that's what I'm going to do from now on, is the tree rings and the flip cups. But just wanted to try it. So thanks for joining me today at the loft. You guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.